Hello, oh, this voice. Hello, everyone. So I thought I would do an updated a day in my life for someone with mental health problems. So it is morning time. We're getting ready to go to school, Karma and I. It's getting into the winter time here where I live, so she's got a little sweater on to keep her warm. I need to go find her collar. I took it off when I gave her a bath. So school starts at 9 a.m. And then afterwards, I'll probably try to go to work for a little bit, if I'm not too tired, and then we'll see how the night goes. If you haven't watched my other videos, and I'm just going to give a quick overview, I am diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, major depressive disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, panic attack disorder, insomnia, and night terrors. So basically my brain is like, fuck you, is basically in a nutshell what it is. Because of these things, I sleep on average 14 hours a day. I'm going to be doing a sleep study soon to look into that, because that's an abnormal amount of sleep. And a lot of times I get more than 14 hours. It just depends on the day. Because of my Ptsd and generalized anxiety disorder, I get between 5 and 10 panic attacks or anxiety attacks a day. There is a difference between panic attack and anxiety attack. I can go into that later on today. Sometimes if I have a panic attack and they're really major or draining, they take so much energy out of me that my body forces itself to go to sleep, and I can be out from anywhere from 15 minutes to 2 hours. So this hair is a mess. So that's kind of an overview. If you're new to my channel, Karame, she is my service dog. She alerts me to my anxiety and panic attacks 15 minutes before they happen, so I can go somewhere in a secluded place to calm down away from people. Most of the time that's the nurse's office. Sometimes if it's pretty minor, I can just go take a walk. But most of the time I do end up going to the nurse's office just in case I fall asleep. So yeah, that's kind of like a general overview, like a quick who am I, why am I here, what are you watching? So it is currently 8:25. I'm all dressed and ready for school. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and I haven't taken my medications, and I have to eat before I take my medications, otherwise I get really nauseous, and it's very difficult for me to keep them down. So I have a bag of Cheerios right next to my bed that I'm going to eat a little bit of, and then I'll take my medication and we will head off to school. So I just got finished eating my breakfast. I ignore the mess. So these are all of my medications. Some of them are duplicates from having be refilled on accident. But the medications that I take every day is hydroxyzine, HCl, which is an for anxiety, anti-anxiety. This is lamotrigine, which is a mood stabilizer. This is empty, so this needs to go into the empty pile, but I take fluoxetine 40 milligrams, which is more commonly known as Prozac. Here's the filled one, which is an antidepressant. I also take fluoxetine at 20 milligrams. I take 2 different dosage pills because it's cheaper to fill it that way, and this is the highest dose that you can take is 80, but the difference between 80 and 60 is really not that big of a difference. So I take the highest dose that my doctor could prescribe, basically. So I take the highest dose of the antidepressant. I take one of the higher doses of my anxiety medication and one of the higher doses of my mood stabilizer. And then this is another, it's the same thing for anxiety. I can take these up to 3 times a day, or I'm sorry, twice a day. It used to be 3 times a day, now it's twice a day. So sometimes I'll take these at night if my anxiety is getting really bad. Most of the time I just take it in the morning. And then my last one is mirtazapine. And this is a pretty medium dosage of mirtazapine, and that is to help me sleep. Because I do have insomnia, even though I do sleep so often, I don't go into a deep sleep. It's kind of only a half sleep, which is why I am so tired all the time. So mirtazapine helps me fall asleep and get into that deep sleep so that my body can actually, you know, regenerate itself as it does when the body goes into a deep sleep. So those are all my medications. You know, it's a little much, but I just thought I would show you. So right now I'm going to take one of each of these, except the mirtazapine, because I don't want to be falling asleep. I just take this at night, and I take 2 of these. So I'm going to take my medications, and then I'll be back. Alright, I've got my sweater on because it's getting cold out. Karame has her service vest on. She's waiting patiently for me to get all my things and be ready. And now we can go ahead and head off to school. Alright, here we are at school. I have my headphones plugged in, so if you see like a blue cord, that's what it is. And if you don't know, I have Karame attached to this little thing on my waist. It's like a little belt. Oh, I just turned the camera upside down, sorry. And that's just so that I can have a free hand. I am working on training her off leash, but that can be a slow process, especially if the dog isn't used to it. But I am working on that because that would be a little bit easier for me and her, but until then, she is on lead. And just so you guys know, it is not illegal to have your service dog off leash. I'm sorry, we're gonna kind of awkwardly try and film her. It's not illegal to have your service dog off lead if it is beneficial or necessary to the handler. And in my case, it would be, especially at school when I have a lot of things to carry and worry about and navigating through crowds. So, yeah, we are here at school. Yay. Very loud. We first get to go to my math class. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Let's try and talk when we get away from everything. Okay, maybe you can hear me better. First, we have to go to math class to get my textbook that I forgot, so I can do the math homework in first period because I'm an A+ student. Definitely not. Used to be. Okay, he's just trotting along. Oh, it's a little bit cold. Sorry for the heavy breathing. Crowds give me a lot of anxiety. It's my main trigger. It's a lot of people. I'm trying to slow my breathing down. Here, yes. Hi, Miss Lightcap. I believe a textbook was turned into you for Miss Dobson's class. Or a textbook was brought to you, a stats textbook.
book laying on a desk in my room. No one brought me a book.
Is it a stats book?
There was a stats book. What's your book on?
I left it in Miss Dobson's classroom, and she said she brought it to you.
Or she may have sent somebody in with it.
Yeah.
But I may not have been here. 38. Yes, that was the number.
Yay, it's mine. Come here.
Exciting.
Come on. Yeah. What?
It's always a win.
Heck yeah, it is. Come on. Alright, I will see you second period. Are we doing the investigation today?
Yes, we're starting.
Awesome sauce. Okay, come on. Okay. Awesome. Got our stats book. Yeah, sorry for not talking very much. I try to draw as little attention to myself as possible, but I do want to take you guys on my journey today. So, and again, I will actually make videos of my triggers and what they cause. But crowds, a lot of people around me, is one of my main, most significant triggers. So we're just gonna park ourselves over here for a hot minute. I bopped myself at like a secluded little corner of the school so I could talk to you guys. So yes, like I was saying, crowds and a lot of people is one of my most significant triggers that will very, very easily and quickly put me into an anxiety or panic attack, most often a panic attack. And the difference between the two, so an anxiety attack versus a panic attack. An anxiety attack is when you get an overwhelming sense of anxiety that can come with a lot of symptoms, fatigue, dizziness. Let's see, what else? There's a person. Okay. Paranoia, just general anxiety, like not wanting to be where you are, you know. And so like if you ever feel anxiety, an anxiety attack is like that, but 100 times worse. And then a panic attack is like 100 times worse than an anxiety attack. There's a person coming. Okay, he's gone. So panic attack is like 100 times worse than an anxiety attack. A panic attack is when you feel like you're basically about to die. Like your body is in fight or flight mode. Like you feel like the current situation that you are in, you're gonna die. So crowds, I don't know why that makes me feel like I'm about to die, but they put me into extreme panic attacks and just overwhelm me quite a bit. So, but I will make a separate video of all of my triggers and what happens as a result of them and whether they put me into an anxiety attack, panic attack, depression spell, things like that. But so far, no anxiety or panic attacks, some anxiousness when I first came to school. That's the bell, so it's time to go to class. Come on. So yeah, like I said, some generalized anxiety when I first came to school, but no attacks as of yet. So we have our first anxiety attack of the day. It is currently, let's see what time is it. My goodness, 9:45. So I lasted about an hour and 15 minutes before having an anxiety or a panic attack, which is pretty good. Normally, first period, I go into anxiety or panic attack about half an hour in. so half an hour to 45 minutes. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this is an easy day for anxiety. It varies day to day. Some days are better, some days are worse. So, how can I tell the difference between a panic attack, anxiety attack when it's early on? An anxiety attack, it feels different in my brain than a panic attack. Sorry. I'll come back when I can talk. So I had to go sit down for a little bit. I don't remember what I was... Oh, the difference between anxiety and panic attack that I can feel. So it feels different in my brain when I'm having an anxiety attack versus a panic attack. When I'm having an anxiety attack, it goes straight to my chest and my breathing. So that immediately gets heavier and like more difficult. With a panic attack, I get more symptoms and they're stronger. So when I'm about to get or going into a panic attack, my head starts hurting really badly, my chest gets really tight, and I have really heavy quick breathing. My whole body kind of goes numb and tingly, so I can kind of tell which is going to be which based on those things. So sometimes I can't really tell. In those times I go to the nurse. So I go to the nurse, one, if I can't tell, or two, if I feel like I'm going to get a panic attack, because most of the times when I do get one, my body goes to sleep, because one, it's really draining, and two, going to sleep is the body's way oh my goodness, sorry, I can't speak, is one way the body can cope with emotional stress, because it takes the mind out of the situation, and you heal while you're sleeping. So it's kind of the body's way of coping, or one way the body can cope. Why is this so difficult? So, and I can go more into that when I talk about my triggers and symptoms. So that anxiety attack lasted about 10 minutes, I'd say, roughly. Yeah. So now I'm gonna head back to class, because the bell is about to ring and we will go on to second period. Most of the time, second period, it's very happy, calming class for me, so I don't normally get panic attacks or anxiety attacks, and I hope today is going to be an easy day, but we will see. So if we're keeping account, 1 anxiety attack so far. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Panic attack number 2 of the day. I'm in 3rd period. I made it through 2nd without an anxiety or panic attack. You guys, right at the beginning of 3rd period, I'm like 5 minutes in. So there's people. It's like 5 minutes into 3rd period. This one's gonna be a panic attack, so I'm now walking to the nurse to go lay down. She alerted me, and here we are. So I'll check in later. Hello, guys. So, update, that was possibly, that was one of the most draining panic attacks sorry, a teacher just walked by. That was probably one of the most draining panic attacks I've ever had in my entire life. I It lasted a good hour of just straight up breathing way too fast, having a severe headache, shaking, dizziness, just like really bad thoughts, like my whole body hurt. And poor Karen, she was trying so hard to comfort me, and she was laying on my chest like a good girl, like she's supposed to, but she's 8 pounds, she doesn't do much, but it's the effort that counts, right? A for effort. All right, come on, let's go this way, thank you. And then my body went to sleep for a while, so it is now the last period of the class, or the last period of school, my last class, and then we will go home. So I will check in with you guys after school, I suppose. It's been a long day. Yeah. Hello, so it's after class. I left a couple minutes early so I could avoid the crowd that is the end of school. There's the bell. Just to get a bit of a head start. Most of the people have a class after me. Hold on. But there is quite a few that leave after 6th period. My school is weird, they count lunch as a class. I don't really understand why, but lunch is technically 4th period. So there's 7 periods to my school. Sorry, I'm like, you're getting a great shot of myself right now. So, I didn't film all of my anxiety and panic attacks. I filmed, I think, two or three. I had in total, I believe, 5 today. I believe. I had the one during 1st period, the major panic attack during 3rd period that lasted quite a while, and then I had 3 more minor anxiety attacks after that I didn't film just because I'm incredibly exhausted. Like, I'm so tired. They're so draining, and I'm really not doing this like to complain. I feel like that's how it's coming across. I'm doing this to educate people and bring awareness and just show my day-to-day life in a realistic sense. So yeah. And I will probably be making a video tonight about my triggers and symptoms. Oh, the heater's on in my car. Why? So, I'm gonna go home, and I've started doing some... Hold on. Oh. Some meditation at least 2 times a day now. Just because medication, that too. meditation can be really helpful for people with mental health and all kinds of conditions. Hey, her allergies are flaring up. She's coughing. Hi, Mama. Hi, baby. Say hello. Hi, princess. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Okay, so I'll check in with you guys at home. Bye. We're home. So the first thing I do when we get home is I go put my stuff down. Come here. She hates climbing up and down the stairs. She's like, seriously? Oh, I'm just gonna sit here. Come here. Carry me. Here we go. And she's gonna do the same thing. There we go. Okay. She's coming. So I take her. She's too excited. I take her vest off, her sweater off, and she goes outside to use the restroom. I do let her use the restroom throughout the day, but she always goes outside. And then I usually grab a cookie because I'm me like that, and a glass of milk. And then I usually try to do a bit of meditation to calm down from today, because school is very stressful for me, with all the people and everything. So I usually do meditation for 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes more if the day was specifically stressful, like Wednesday is going to be, because I have to do a presentation in biology, and there's going to be about 100 people in the class, in one classroom. So I'm going to have to talk to those people. And crowds, like I've said, crowds are one of my main triggers. So yeah. What was I saying? So yeah, so I'll probably end up doing more meditation or things like that on Wednesday, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. And I always use a straw because I have sensitive teeth. So basically the nerves in my teeth and my gums are more exposed than they should be. And so they are sensitive to cold whenever, if I don't use a straw and I just drink and they hit my teeth and my nerves, I get a really, really bad pain, and it hurts really bad. So I can't like chew, like if I have fruit that's in the fridge, like these strawberries up there, I have to bring them out and let them sit for an hour or two to warm up before I can eat them. Otherwise, it hurts to eat them, and it's not a pleasant experience. I have to eat. Why is there a fan on it here? Okay. We're in the garage right now, because I'm gonna get my EG that I saved. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, that was loud. And look, it's got little crystals on top. Fancy. Why is this on? I don't know. It's just I don't mess with what he does. I'm the only one home right now. So with things like ice cream and cereal, I use a small spoon so that I can put the ice cream or whatever towards the back of my tongue easier, so that it doesn't touch any of my teeth. If I use a bigger spoon, then the cold will touch my teeth, and it's painful. I don't have a spoon for this, so we're just gonna have to make do. I'm gonna let it warm up though, because it's frozen solid. There's no way I'm gonna be able to eat that. Sometimes if I'm feeling in a good mood, I'll clean up some of the kitchen and stuff. It's pretty clean right now. But if I'm in a really bad mood, which is actually most of the time, I will do Jack Diddley Squat, because that's just how my life is. So yeah, so I'm gonna go do some meditation. I have an app on my phone called Headspace that you guys should check out. I'm just now discovering it, and I really like it so far. So yeah, I'm too lazy to switch the camera around. I guess I could do this. Okay. Can you see me? I don't know. We're gonna do this. So I wait for Karen May to come back in, and then we head upstairs. She heard me say that. Hey, come on. Come on, let's go. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh. So I take usually the entire plate of cookies because that's the, I don't have enough hands for this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I'll put that here. Okay, great. You ready? Come on. Come on, Chiquita. Okay. I'm climbing the stairs. Oh, that wasn't very smart. She gets really excited, and she actually one time fell down the stairs and really hurt her leg. I had to take her to the vet. Yeah, my room's a mess. It's a real mess, so don't mind that. Like, it's bad. Ugh. Here, I'm gonna switch cameras. Okay, as I was saying, so she gets really, really excited, and she's not the most graceful of dogs. Even though she thinks she's the best thing in the entire world, which she is. I need to go get your collar back on. She is very clumsy and has difficulty with the depth perception. She needs doggy glasses, I guess. So one time she actually fell down the stairs and really hurt her leg. She didn't break it or do anything. It was a soft tissue injury. But she took a week or so off from work and just stayed and rested. She's all better now. That was a few weeks ago. I will do a video where I talk about what I do in cases that I don't have Karen May with me. So comment down below if you want me to do that. And comment if you... Sorry. Someone called me. It's really toasty. I'm going to turn my fan. Comment down below any other video ideas you want me to do, whether it be study videos, educational videos, more day in my life videos. I know this video is going to be really long, so I might break it up into parts. I'm not really sure yet. So yeah, so I'm going to do some meditation and probably take a nap. I might go hang out with my dad tonight, I guess. So yeah, I will check back in later. Bye. Okay, I just completed my meditation. Now I'm gonna take a nap, and sorry, I have cookie crumbs on me because I just ate 3 cookies. I'm gonna take a quick nap, and I'll check in with you guys after. Okay, a bit of an update. I took like a 20-minute nap. I was not able to sleep. Right now I'm walking to go get pizza with my dad. Karen May's just trotting. I don't know if you can see her. Karen May's just trotting on. It's really loud because I'm near a road, so it's kind of loud. So I apologize for that. Yeah, my dad's been pretty down in the dumps. He's got some stuff going on, so I try and see him as often as I can to make him feel better. How do I get over there? Do I have to go around? Okay. To try and cheer him up. So going to see movies, just hanging out, going to get dinner, things like that. So yeah, ooh, I can smell the pizza from here. We also get mani-pedis, which I'm not sure if I featured in any of my other vlogs. I don't think I did. I ended up taking video of it, but didn't. I don't think I kept it or something, anything like that. So, yeah, we're gonna get some pizza. I really need to pee, like, real bad. And then I'm gonna go visit my baby god brother. I have not announced that yet. I'm gonna go do a video on that later. I have a new god brother. He is almost 2 months old. He's the cutest, sweetest thing on the face of the earth. So probably go visit him tonight. Okay, I'll check in later. Hello everyone. So it is actually the next morning. A lot of stuff happened last night, so I didn't get a chance to film the rest of my night, but ate pizza with my dad and then blah blah blah, and then came back home, went straight to bed because I was super tired. And I just wanted to have a little end clip saying thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was kind of informative or educational or interesting in some way or another. See a day in the life of a teen with PTSD and a service dog. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, all that fun jazz. Let me know what you guys want to see me do, and maybe or maybe I won't, but probably will do it. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.